Have you ever wondered if others are happier than you? Have you ever felt dissatisfied with life? If so, this story is for you. Get ready for a journey full of surprises and valuable lessons that can change your perspective. Once upon a time, in an enchanted forest, there was a small sparrow who always felt dissatisfied. Despite his peaceful life, he believed that other birds were happier. He wondered, why can't my life be as exciting as theirs? One morning, while watching the sky, the sparrow noticed a mysterious sage sitting under an ancient tree. Intrigued by the sage's serene presence, he decided to approach and open his heart. "Hello, wise one. I feel so unhappy with my life. It seems like all the other birds are happier than me. They have adventures, beauty, and are admired by everyone. I, on the other hand, am just a simple sparrow." The sage looked at the sparrow with a compassionate gaze and replied, "I understand your feeling, little sparrow. But before we draw conclusions, why don't you go on a journey? Talk to other birds and find out if they are truly happy. Then come back and tell me what you learned." Excited and curious, the sparrow decided to follow the sage's advice. He first encountered a majestic and powerful falcon flying high in the sky. "Mr. Falcon, you are so strong and imposing. You must be the happiest bird in the world," said the sparrow. The falcon landed on a branch and replied, "Little sparrow, everyone admires my strength and hunting skills, but you don't know my worries. I am constantly searching for food for my family and always in danger of being hunted by humans. I would trade my strength for your peace of mind." Surprised, the sparrow thanked the falcon and continued his journey. Next, he met a nightingale, known for his beautiful and melodious song. "Mr. Nightingale, your voice enchants everyone." "You must be very happy," said the sparrow. The nightingale, with a sad look, replied, "Little sparrow, my song attracts admirers, but also predators. I live in fear of being captured and put in a cage. I would trade my song for your freedom to fly wherever you want." Reflecting on these words, the sparrow decided to explore further. He then found a peacock, displaying his splendid feathers to a group of amazed people. "Mr. Peacock, your feathers are the most beautiful of all. You must be the happiest bird in the world," said the sparrow. The peacock, looking at his own feathers, replied, "Little sparrow, my beauty is my prison. People pluck my feathers for decorations and keep me in zoos. I would trade my feathers for your simple and free life." Still intrigued, the sparrow continued his journey until he found a wise owl, known for her serenity and knowledge. "Mrs. Owl, I have heard that you are very wise. Can you tell me what true happiness is?" The owl, with her large, bright eyes, calmly replied, "Little sparrow, true happiness is not about having what others have, but in valuing what you possess. Each of us has our own blessings and challenges. True happiness comes from within, from accepting and appreciating who we are and what we have. Sometimes freedom and simplicity are the greatest treasures." As the sparrow reflected on these words, he began to realize the value of his own life. The journey led him back to the sage under the ancient tree. "Sage, I spoke with the falcon, the nightingale, the peacock, and the owl. They all told me that despite their qualities, they are not happy because they are not as free as I am. I realize now that I may have underestimated the value of my own life." The sage smiled and replied, "Little sparrow, you have discovered an important truth. Happiness is not about having what others have, but in valuing what you possess. Each of us has our own blessings and challenges. True happiness comes from within, from accepting and appreciating who we are and what we have." The sparrow, now with a new understanding, flew through the forest with a light heart. For the first time, he appreciated his freedom, his simplicity, and his own song. He realized that true happiness was in being grateful for what he had and living in the present with joy. But the sparrow's journey was far from over. One day, while he was resting on a branch, a young swallow landed beside him, with dirty feathers and a tired look. "What happened?" asked the sparrow, concerned. "I was migrating with my flock, but I got lost in the storm. Now I'm exhausted and don't know how to find them again," replied the swallow with tears in her eyes. "Don't worry, I'll help you find your flock," said the sparrow, determined. Together, they flew through the forest, asking other birds if they had seen the swallow's flock. They found a heron, who told them about a nearby valley where many swallows gathered during migrations. "Head towards the rising sun, and you will find the valley," said the heron. Grateful, the sparrow and the swallow followed the advice. Along the way, they faced strong winds and rain, but they never gave up. Finally, they reached the valley, and to the swallow's delight, her flock was there. "Thank you so much, Sparrow. You helped me find my family. I will never forget your kindness," said the swallow emotionally. The sparrow realized that helping the swallow brought him genuine joy. He returned to the sage to share his experience. "Sage, I learned that true happiness also comes from helping others. Gratitude and compassion transform our lives in ways we never imagined." The sage, smiling, replied, "Little sparrow, you are becoming wiser. Happiness is truly a journey of self-discovery, gratitude, and service to others." With this, the sparrow understood that happiness was not a destination, but a path of continuous discovery and growth. He continued to fly through the forest, living with joy, gratitude, and an open heart to help those in need. In our daily lives, it is common to compare ourselves with others and believe that happiness lies in the things we do not possess. We observe the lives of others through the lenses of social media, where everything seems perfect and exciting. But we forget that each person faces their own struggles and challenges, often invisible to our eyes. To bring this lesson into our real lives, think about the times when you felt dissatisfied, wishing you had someone else's life. Maybe you see a colleague getting a promotion and think their life is better. Or you see a friend traveling the world and feel that your life is mundane in comparison. These comparisons keep us away from true happiness and trap us in a cycle of dissatisfaction. The story of the little sparrow teaches us that true happiness is not about having what others have, but about valuing what we possess. Each of us has our own blessings and difficulties. By focusing on our own qualities and the good things we already have, we can find a peace and satisfaction that constant comparison can never bring. To apply this teaching in our real lives, we need to practice gratitude daily. Take a few minutes every day to reflect on the things you are grateful for. It could be your health, family, friends, job, or even small things like a sunny day or a smile you received. Moreover, it's important to remember that nobody's life is perfect, and challenges are part of our growth. When we allow ourselves to accept and appreciate who we are and what we have, we make room for true happiness to flourish. So, the next time you find yourself wishing for someone else's life, remember the little sparrow. Look within yourself and find the beauty and value in your own journey. Happiness is closer than you think, and it begins with acceptance and gratitude for what you already have. If you enjoyed the story and it resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss the next videos. So, until the next video.